I'd like to call to order the August 4th, 2023 meeting of the Mount Carmel Area School Board. Stand and say the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moment of silence. Thank you. Be seated. Roll call.
Mr. Bradley? Here. Mr. Berker?
Present.
Mr. Britton's here. Mr. Gonzalo? Here. Mrs. James is absent. Can't call in, Richard. No. Mr. Muldowney? Here. Mr. Reno?
Here.
Mr. Zach?
All right, any announcements, Mr. Cheddar?
Yep, just a few announcements from the superintendent. That's Mr. Reno. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone, including our administration, summer staff, maintenance custodial staff, and our technology department for all their hard work over the summer. As usual, the summer just flew by. Just seems like yesterday we were at graduation down at the Silver Bowl. But again, I'd be remiss. The administration has been working tirelessly all summer. The summer staff, including our maintenance and custodial, I think everyone would agree the grounds are in excellent shape. So I credit to them how hard they've been working, and Mr. Tresker, our technology director, has been working with many new initiatives leading into the school year related to school safety and such, which I'll talk about as we begin the school year. But again, thank you to all those who were working tirelessly to make sure that the year will unfold, obviously next Tuesday to 22nd. So we're eagerly awaiting the return of our students. In the meantime, we have some back to school dates. We just left our NCCTC open house in the auditorium, which went over really well. Any parent or guardian or student that was unable to attend that meeting, make sure you're checking in with either the main office at the NCCTC or our main principal's office. A lot of information was reviewed with students, including attendance, behavior expectations, as well as a lot of important transportation and co-op information. So again, if you missed tonight's meeting, please reach out to the main office. As you can see in the elementary, this coming week, kindergarten orientation is this Wednesday, followed by open house for grades 1 through 3 on August 17th, as well as grades 4 through 6 open house on Monday the 21st. And again, up here in the junior senior high, next Wednesday the 16th at 6 o'clock, we will have our open house, as well as you can see there, our big date. We're getting ready for Tuesday, August 22nd. Again, just a reminder to our parents and community to check out our main school district and elementary websites for more back to school information. There was a back to school packet sent out in July as an alert now. It's also found on the news and events section of our main website with a lot of information on dress code, school lunches, and transportation. And before I turn it back over to Mr. Reno, again, I ask all of our parents and guardians, please speak to your children this week as we're heading back to school about their role in our learning environment related to school safety. You're going to hear our administration talk a lot about our goals for our district. And much of our goals center around two items. One is the continued safety of all students and staff, and obviously student achievement. So those are our two main goals. And again, our parents and guardians and our students play a huge role in that. So again, in that back to school update, there's some information that we would like our parents to be reviewing with their children as they head back to school with us here in the next coming days. And at this time, that's all I have, Mr. Reno.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cheddar. Motion is needed to approve the minutes of the July 2022-23 regular board meeting. Motion, Mr. Gonzalo, second. Second, Mr. Muldowney. On the question, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All right, is there a PTA representative report? No. All right, hearing none. Recognition of guests desiring to speak to the listed agenda items. Please state your name and address. Is there anyone online, Mr. Tresker?
No online comments.
All right, we'll move to administrative reports. Mr. Cheddar?
Nothing additional at this time, Mr. Reno.
All right, senior high and junior high?
Good evening, everybody. Junior and senior high schedules are complete. Students can view them now on SIS. Our open house, as Mr. Cheddar mentioned, for all junior and senior high students, be held on Wednesday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Parents are encouraged to attend with their children. And I would just also like to thank our office secretaries, Deb Parkansky and Marcy Miriello, as well as Frank Brosh and our maintenance crew for all their hard work this summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dara. Anything from elementary?
Good evening, everyone. Mr. Cheddar did go over our open house and orientation dates. We're excited that tomorrow unofficially our doors will open to welcome the majority of our teachers back. And they'll also unofficially open for some of the public as pre-K orientation is tomorrow during the day at 12:30 from 12:30 to 2. It will be followed by a mock bus run at 2 p.m. So we'll take the pre-Kers for a test bus ride after they're finished. And the other dates are the same as Mr. Cheddar mentioned. Regular ed and special ed teachers began a year-long professional development series on co-teaching with the CSIU. Teachers began this a few weeks ago and it will continue in the elementary school throughout the school year. Thank you to our secretaries and custodial staff, as well as some of our district office staff and our teaching and support staff for all of their hard work this summer. The building looks awesome. Thank you to teachers for all their hard work getting their classrooms ready. Elementary yearbooks will be sent home with students as soon as they arrive. And finally, welcome to all of our new teachers and staff. We're excited for the doors to officially open next week for our students. We are ready and we look forward to the 23-24 school year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nesta. Special Education Director's report.
Good evening. So we're looking forward to seeing our new staff starting, seeing all of our staff starting tomorrow and this week and our students starting next week. And like to send a big thank you to Rachel Elgin for all the hard work. She's our special ed secretary, getting everything ready for our first week. So a lot of things to put together for our teachers and our support staff and our students. So a great big thank you to her. So, thank you.
Thank you. Maintenance report.
Good evening. I'd like to give a special thanks to all the part-time, full-time custodial staff and helpers we had throughout the summer and all year long. This building couldn't look the way it does without you. Throughout the building, all the floors have been completed and waxed, and we're ready to welcome the students and the staff back. The smart boards have been completed. The elementary has received new kitchen ovens along with lavatory faucets throughout. All our annual inspections have been completed. The door prop project is on its way of being completed. Another safety item added during the summer. The track and field, there has been some repairs that were needed and they were taken care of throughout. And again, I'd like to thank everyone, and that's all I have for this evening.
All right, thank you, Mr. Brosh. Athletic Director's report.
Good evening, everyone. Our fall sports teams officially began their practices today. We would like to wish them all a safe and healthy upcoming season. Football season tickets will be on sale beginning Wednesday, August 16th from 6 to 7 p.m. in the high school athletic office. After Wednesday evening, they will be available daily between the hours of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The first football game will be Friday, August 25th, home against North Schuylkill. The MCA cheerleaders and Big Red Band will be hosting a fall sports rally at the Silver Bowl on Thursday, August 24th, beginning at 8 p.m. All of our fall sports teams, including our co-op teams from Our Lady of Lourdes, will be recognized. The public is encouraged and invited to attend. And lastly, we would just like to thank our maintenance department for all of their hard work keeping our playing fields ready for the upcoming season. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Leah. Moving on to athletic items. Motion is needed to approve athletic item 1 through 3 as listed. Motion, Mr. Valiant. Second, Mr. Muldowney on the question. A roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Brecker.
Yes.
Mr. Britt votes yes. Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
Mrs. James is absent. Mrs. Latour is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach is absent.
Right, motion is needed to approve financial items 1 through 4. Motion, Mr. Gonzalo. Second, Mr. Valiant on the question. Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant.
Yes.
Mr. Brecker.
Yes.
Mr. Britt votes yes. Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
Mrs. James is absent. Mrs. Latour is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach is absent.
All right, committee reports, any report from Mount Carmel Education and Area Foundation?
The Mount Carmel Area Education Foundation, Mr. Wren will be meeting after tonight's meeting. For all those who purchased their bricks at the brick project, actually, we're gonna get those placed in tomorrow for obviously the scrimmage this weekend. We'll have everything set up for next week's, or excuse me, week 1 game against North Schuylkill. If anyone is looking for an order to get in by the Shamokin game, we need that order again by October 1st. So again, please reach out to myself or the athletic office or Mr. Gonzalo with any questions regarding the Tornado Brick Project.
Thank you. All right, moving on to new business. Motion is needed to approve new business items 1 through 17 as listed.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Brecker. Second, Mr. Gonzalo on the question. Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant,
Yes.
Mr. Brecker.
Yes.
Mr. Britt votes yes. Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
James is absent. Mrs. McClure is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yeah.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach is absent.
All right, personnel items. We're gonna need a motion to approve personnel items 1 through 27. I need to read 2 of them. Number 11. Hire Michelle Steller as athletic office secretary at a rate of $12 per hour with benefits. With a 6-month probationary period, this position is open due to a retirement. What's added is pending file completion and clearances. And then number 12, hire Isabella Ryan as elementary office secretary at a rate of $12 per hour with benefits. With a 6-month probationary period, this position is open due to retirement. And add also pending file completion and clearances. So motions need to approve those personnel items 1 through 27.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Muldowney. Second, Mr. Valiant on the question. Roll call vote.
Mr. Valiant,
Yes.
Mr. Brecker,
Yes.
Mr. Britt votes yes. Mr. Gonzalo.
Yes.
Mr. James is absent. Mrs. McClure is absent. Mr. Muldowney.
Yes.
Mr. Reno.
Yes.
Mr. Zach is absent.
Are there any public comments or questions at this time? Anyone online, Mr. Trefster?
No online comments.
All right, I have a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Brecker. Second, Mr. Gonzalo, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, our next regular board meeting is September 21st, 2023. Thank you, everyone.